Aloha from Papa Durbitsky to Mr. Bitsky's class, wonderful students. Today we have a Hawaiian story. Hawaii is a state in the United States of America, but it's far away, very beautiful, very tropical, and fantastic beaches. Today's story is called Koa's Story. And he lives in Hawaii on Maui, which is one of the islands in Hawaii. And we're going to find out what type of life he has in Hawaii. Koa, when he was born, as I mentioned, was born in Maui, and he just was a happy, happy little boy. He loved going to the beach with his family. He had a beautiful time. He played, and all he knew about were these happy feelings. But as he got a little bit older, 3 or 4 or 5, his older brother started to get angry at him when he couldn't do things so well. So what happened was he'd say, "Oh, you're a fool. How could you do that?" And Koa started to feel a little afraid and a little doubting himself. He says, maybe I'm not as good and happy as I thought I was. So his beautiful feelings began to be overshadowed by those other thoughts. See, they're just thoughts, guys, but those thoughts can become bigger and bigger and bigger. So he started to get angry as he was getting older. And his auntie would say, "You have to be careful about Koa. He's got a bad temper." But of course, he was only getting angry when he felt frustrated or put down by other people. So sometimes even mummies and daddies make mistakes and are too hard on their little kids. But of course, mummies and daddies always have big love in their hearts. In Hawaii, that's called aloha, the aloha spirit in your heart. I give you my aloha spirit. At school, when he went to school, he started to think, I'm not so smart in learning. Like clouds blocking the sun, it covered up his inner confidence. Remember this, guys? The clouds covering up the sun in story number 1, and this one too. And that's how he started to feel. He started to feel the clouds covering his joyful, wonderful feeling. And often he started to get angry at his classmates because this is what he thought was true. It was the way he felt he had to act. He got frustrated, he felt angry, and all of a sudden he didn't have so many friends. Koa was having a little bit of troubles. But when Koa went to the beach, he had beautiful feelings. He just had beautiful feelings of joy. And at the beach, he had an uncle, a really beautiful uncle. And his uncle taught him to surf. And Koa loved to surf. Oh, he was fantastic at it. And whenever he surfed, all the little negative thoughts and fearful thoughts, they floated away. He just was riding the waves. He was just really cool. He was like this, guys. You see that? This is Koa. These are the dolphins. And that's the beach he's swimming. And he could ride the waves. He was really good at it. And when he rode the waves, all those negative thoughts, they disappeared, and just joyful feelings of being a kid was overriding him. And then he said to his uncle, "Uncle," he said, "Uncle, you're so great." He says, and Uncle says, when you have to learn, like in school, when you fall down, you have to get up. Of course, everybody falls down. And Koa's uncle made sure his nephew understood this. No shame wiping out. Wiping out means falling down with a big wave, throwing throwing you down in the water, he laughed. Everybody falls down. You just got to get up again and catch the next wave. Whoops, forget about the last one. One Saturday, after a wonderful afternoon surfing with his uncle, Koa said, I wish we could just live at the beach and surf all day. Every day I hate school. I'm too stupid to learn anything, and I have a horrible temper. Feeling sorry for himself. What? His uncle's eyes opened wide. You stupid? No way. You are one smart surfer. You watch the waves and know which ones to catch, which ones to let pass. You couldn't surf like that if you weren't smart. And horrible temper? Who told you that? I never see you get mad, even when you wipe out and get all tumbled in all the waves, etc. In fact, you're laughing. Koa was surprised. Ooh, couldn't believe his ears. Ooh. Did his uncle really think he was smart? Me? Smart? And thinking about it, Koa realized that he never did get mad when he was out surfing. He just enjoyed what he was doing and didn't care if he fell down or made mistakes. That's a beautiful attitude to it. But uncle, school is so different from surfing, Koa said sadly. I'm not smart in school. Nonsense, said the uncle. The same intelligence that helped you surf can help you with your schoolwork. It's right inside you all the time. Just like the eagle is inside you all the time, that strength is inside you. Well, it doesn't feel like that. I get so mad at school because I never have the right answers. Everybody thinks I'm stupid. Thoughts like that are what keeping you from learning, said the uncle, reaching over and tousling Koa's hair. Let me tell you a story.